Testing, testing. Looks like we're live, everybody. It looks like we're live. We're going to try something a little bit new today, too. We're going to go live on Facebook, the WalterNet gaming channel. We're going to try anyway. We'll see if this works. Edit, edit. This should work. Maybe it won't. We'll try it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And maybe we'll figure it out next time. Let's click start. Oh, what the heck? What the heck? Okay. We are live on Facebook as well, everybody. Welcome to the first Bricks or Blocks WalterNet Games live stream on the blue channel, as well as all the other channels. Hopefully my audio is coming in clear. I'm going to give a quick link to my queue. Let everyone know we're hanging out. Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, there is chat. Okay, we do have a chat over on Facebook. Okay, I am super curious to see how this goes. Just to let everyone know, we're live in my community. All right, here we go. Let's get the Band-Aid ripped off. So we did a live stream last week. It only ended up being like 10 minutes long because our build was broken, which was fine. It happens. So we have an updated build. We actually had a new one updated from last week. I just want to go over the updates. We had some major bug repairs from last week. From the new updated build, but this week there's some bugs on the new new explosion. So the fireball getting stuck problem, we fixed that. Removed the blocking volume and player boundary at all levels. Applied explosion when the fireball falls into the water. Oh, nice, nice. Some fireballs would bounce back from hitting the lava the plane uses showing. Power-ups will now jump upward when hitting water. What the heck? Jonah, you've been adding some serious updates. Power-ups will now jump upward when hitting the water. Custom map mode, pause menu, game over UI, and win UI. Added JSON utilities. So here's what we're going to do today. Let's get the game started. We're going to play through some of the story mode. We want to get into a little bit of each mode is my goal today, to see if it's a viable candidate for Steam Early Access. To make sure nothing's breaking the build, and to give a little bit of feedback for when we have our meeting today. So we do weekly meetings, about a half hour. I think there's going to be less people in this one. Most of our crew has other jobs, so they're super busy. Let me know if the audio is coming through okay. Fix my desktop audio. Just let me know. Okay, I'm going to move my face down to the bottom now. Didn't actually see the game. Check out the updates. One of the things I want to get changed is full controller support. Check out this beautiful soundtrack as well. Jonah says the audio is good. That's great. So control screen is working good. I'm in the process of updating the soundtrack on Steam. It'll be free. Check out this killer soundtrack by Pierre. That should be up later today. He got all the content ready last week, and he's been chomping at the bit to have it published, and I want to get that done. So let's just hit play. We'll start in story mode. Really, let's start in level 1, which will eventually be a tutorial mode. We're going to take it easy here. Everything's looking great. This is the first level if you download and play the game. A little bit of a smaller play area than the later levels. That's one of the things I'm hoping to play with. Our level designer, Sun, has finally gotten in like... Oh, dude, did you see those combine? Wait, how did that one combine? That one didn't... Okay. So they are combining, but it's not super clear. So I don't know what to think about that. I think this is an effects issue, not a programming issue. But I want to see like a little boom, like even like a white like impact explosion, not explosion, but an effect when they connect with each other. Does that make sense? It looks awesome though. I hit those two and they turned into one big ball. And maybe we make them less frequent. Yeah, we got the wide head effect. Extra time, please and thank you. This is just me like thinking out loud like I usually do. I would love it if he had, okay. So those two merged into the big one. So it's all working, it's bug free. Oh, just every week, it's like Christmas. We have new things coming into the game. So you can see my jetpack now. Let's smash up through these. Let's clear out this level like crazy. Bing. It's interesting. We have one negative review on our entire Steam page. And the big complaint is that we use that star system at the end of it. I mean, it's similar to like what, you know, a lot of games use that star system to kind of say how well you did. It's interesting. They complained because that's a free to play model, which isn't true. But they kind of made it sound like it's a free to play game just because we use that star rating system at the end of it. So I'm still trying to wrap my head around their whole feedback. But to me, I think we could refine the way the scoring system works. And there we go. We found a bug, guys. Almost like he has a little airbender symbol on his forehead. We're still hitting those side walls. Let's do this. We still have and the top wall. So Sun, this is level 1 and 2. Which makes me think we need to go through all 40 levels and just make sure that the effect that kills the player if you go out of bounds. That is awesome! Did you see that? Okay, that is the polish I'm talking about. Well done, Jonah. The way those were repaired, that's exactly what we're looking for. It was beautiful. It was a thing of beauty. But yeah, those the safeguards need to be, we need to make sure we hit those for all 40 levels. Definitely a bug, not a game-breaking bug, but guaranteed if people have the big head activated and they're playing the game, they're gonna feel upset. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Let me pause it. I realized we're live on Facebook and I haven't left my comments on. It's okay, though. It doesn't look like anybody's popped in. But, you know, we're here. We're here. That's it. Oh, no. No. Yeah, we want an effect when... so I noticed you said you put in effects when... the power-ups can bounce out of the water. I realized... some kind of effect when the balls hit the water as well, especially when you lose your points. These are all the nitty-gritty polish things. Dun dun dun. The audio is sounding awesome. Yeah, but see, the rockets are deadly because you hit the upper edges of the walls. So, Sun, please fix. It looks like it's all the beginning levels, which is fine. It's all the levels you didn't initially work in, but they all need to be tuned. And I'm going to say it again, but I would love it if we played with the size and shape of some of these levels. This is where I'm going to actually jump into that's going to be, I just decided that will be my goal is to have 2 live streams every week for working on the game. I have been doing so much management with getting things updated, but I think Triple Guy, how's it going? But I think what I'm going to do this week for my second live stream is go in and just play around with some of the city levels and some of the other levels. I want to test out some shapes. And Jonah, if you're here, if we kept all the original levels that I created the same, how difficult is it? Because I know we're only having 40 levels. But how difficult would it be for me to hop in and just add entirely new levels? Like level 41. Say if I did 41 through 50, which were just some experimental versions of all the levels. That should be pretty easy, right? Boom! Look at that. Oh, we've got them. Okay, we got the save them. Oh, man. We hit the side, y'all. We hit this side. Okay, let's get my hat. This is where Pandemonium. This is a crazy level. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun making these. Yeah! Big bomb. Boom. We got you. It's the same as before. We just have new bricks you can add. Yeah, Jonah, that brings up a good point. We have new bricks. So, son, this is on your task too. I want you to start sprinkling some of the new bricks we have into all the existing 40 levels. Right? Because we didn't have those when I initially created these levels. Part of the purpose, does Blocky have a family each with a different skills? Oh my goodness. That is a question to... I like this one. That's a question to bring up in our design meeting today. Does Blocky have a family with different skills? Look at that. Look at that slow ball. Let's try and jump off the car. Yeah, well, oh no! Son, we've got to fix this bug. Oh, I was being so creative while we had this slow effect on the ball. The quick answer is to Triple Guy is yes. Because you asked the question, it must be answered now. Okay, there's a big one. I'm so excited that we have the big ball mechanic coming in where two of them merge. Let's see if I can merge some. Yeah! So I can see it. I needed an effect. I need to make it more clear that they're merging together. Like even a bloop, bloop, like when they connect. But that is super... Look at... What is that? It's a mega. Is that when two big ones connect to each other, Jonah? Is that what that was? That was so cool. Jonah just said you can merge two giant fireballs. Can we get like a little effect that happens and then some little, maybe a little text dialogue that pops up like a ×2, or when two big ones merge, it's a ×4, or it says, or how about this? How about this? When the two small ones merge, it has a little text that says like Super Ball, and then when the two big ones merge, it says Mega Ball in a little text that pops up. What do you think? You can infinitely merge same size fireballs. This changes things. I mean, you can only merge so many of them, right? I guess they keep bouncing until they hit something. But that is so dang cool. So we have been working on this game for over a year now. The team is... It's a team of part-time developers. And I'll tell you, we come up with some of these design things to adjust things, and when it all comes into play, this is what gets me excited to be a game developer again, just seeing cool things come to pass like that. So I'm not going to lie, we have somebody in the chat now, it's called Tripler Guy, and they made a suggestion 2 weeks ago that what if the balls merged together and like did something. And so it's that kind of feedback we get from the community. We then had a design meeting, just like we're going to have a studio meeting, just like we're going to have today after this live stream. And we made it a reality. Jonah made it a reality, and now we're seeing the fruits of that labor, and it's super duper fun. That is so fun to me. So what'll happen, Jonah, is when you get to the end of the level and there aren't very many bricks left, but you have those fireballs, your chances, I think, of getting some of them to merge are greater because there are less bricks for them to hit. I think things are going to speed up on me. If it gets too big, it will nuke the blocks. That is awesome, though. That is awesome. That is so cool. So we need to create a... okay. We need to create a badge. Is that what they're called? The badges? Achievement. We need to create an achievement for for each size of the super block you make. For the ×2, ×4, and ×8. I mean, if you get to a ×16, that's when it's gonna just nuke the whole board, right? So you don't want it to hit. You probably don't want it to hit anything. That is awesome. You're playing with. Look at that. Did you see those merge? Yes. We need a sound effect, Pierre. And that is it. This is so cool. I love this game. I love this game. It's a brick breaker game. But I'm loving it. Boom. All right, we're going to play a few more, and then I need to get into the other modes. But I think we're going to make the commit anyway to Steam. What that means is, son, I really need you to hop on updates for all the safety collision on the side that's killing the player when you hit it in big head mode, because that is not good. This is an awesome level. I mean, and I'm not just saying that because I made it. I still oh, perfect. I really want to get shoot there. No. Oh, did you see that bouncing? Wait, they continue to bounce like that? That is, look at that. That was cool, Jonah. The amount of polish we've done in the last week is awesome. Yes. That was cool. I love that I could hop in and get that wrench. Look at that! We got another wrench. This game is becoming so nuanced. Like, it's getting some depth to it. Got ya. Gotcha. To everyone watching on Facebook, how's it going? I'm gonna keep streaming on Facebook. I'm not gonna give up on it. What's funny is I've been doing Facebook streams for my my Mario Maker channel, and I stopped because I kept getting either copyrights or some kind of complaints. Like, I keep getting in trouble, and it's just. I think it's when you have Facebook run by AI. It was just ridiculous. For the same content I'm putting up on YouTube and TikTok. They don't have a problem with it. I mean, it's just video game. It's what everyone does. They play video games. Which I think Facebook in general has given up on their Twitch competition. Like, they're not pushing Facebook gaming anymore. Oh yeah, let's mix them. Let's mix them. Yeah, we got the Super Ball. The Mega Ball, I mean. Oh. Would have been so cool to get another Mega Ball on there. How do we create a Mega Ball level now? If you want to support Bricks Over Blocks, go to Steam, play the game, tell a friend. We are scheduled to kind of wrap up the whole project in the next few months, or at least in spring of 2026. But I would love to keep working on it. So if we can get some wish lists, if we can get people buying the game, there's a massive backlog of features and adjustment we want to make to it. I would love to keep working on it, but we need it to sell. We need some copies to sell. We need we need reviews. Right now we have 7 positive reviews. And if we can get just 3 more positive reviews from somebody who's purchased the game, I think that will help boost the algorithm. We are full controller support, so we do play on Steam Deck. I would love to get it ported to the Switch, but you have to be a little bit popular to do that. Oh, maybe we can have something that... Yes. Jonah says, maybe we can add something that can have a boss fight that drops fireballs. Maybe we'll start working on... Maybe that'll be... if Sun has time, maybe that'll be part of my next project, is working on a boss fight that throws fireballs down. So this is level 10 already. Okay, I need to... I was just going to play a little bit of the game. We're already on level 10 in city mode. And I'm just enjoying myself. Which, you know what? It's a casual, fun little brick breaker game. Not too hard, not too crazy, kind of enjoyable. I think one of the real things we need to do is add achievements. As soon as we're done with the game in like early spring, then we can have that achievement of 100% completion, which I think people are going to have to work for, at least on the story mode. Like, what does it mean when we have a creative mode and a story mode? I guess it's just when they complete the story mode, they get an achievement. I was looking at the reviews of another game today, and the game didn't have good reviews at all, but it only had like 2 levels. So I guess people find out that there are games where you can 100% them in like 15 minutes, and so they want to play them just for the Steam cred of beating it and, you know, having a 100% completed level. All right, we're gonna hop out. We're gonna go back. We're gonna quit. We only have so much time. Yes, I'm sure. Jonah, this seems to have a bug. It's not. Okay, there it goes. The controller support wasn't working for that. For the quitting. I had trouble seeing Blocky on the darker stages when he got that big head power up when I was playing before. Yeah, I saw your comment on that and I really appreciate it, Triple Guy. I think we'll have to go back. Jonah says, yeah, I need to fix that. So just so I have my notes, that's the exit screen. We need to make sure it all has controller support. Controller and mouse support, and mouse and keyboard. Okay, so let's go to endless mode. Timed is my favorite. Oh, I love that we have the high scores on the top of those. I would love it if we added some kind of in-game currency where you could buy things. Like, maybe we have some really hard levels and it really helps you out if you buy, like, the jetpack. So you start out with it. Or you buy, like, the wrench and you can have more of those fall down. And maybe they appear in the blocks up above. I love that. There's that combo block that you were talking about, the carousel, where it's cycling through the different pickups. See, I can jump up top without fear. Having the wrench really changes things in this endless mode. I have a lot of fun in story mode, but endless mode is... Okay. Endless mode. Hear me out. Hear me out, Jonah. Hear me out. So, see where the pause screen is? We have, like, halfway between that and the top of the screen where we can lengthen the board space. Oh, we should play with endless mode. We could do it wider we could increase the board space so that there's more height to it. I think we could potentially up the chance of getting like super mega balls. Look at that. See how, oh shoot! Did you see that damage? Did you see that damage it gave? That was awesome. Okay, let's get that. How come I'm not using my big head mode? Is that a bug in this version? Let's not let that do anything to us. This is so cool. Big props to our 3D modeler, Animate Zach, who came up with a lot of the designs for like the jetpack and the gun that comes out of the top of your head that shoots those projectiles. Feels good when beating a story or creating stuff unlocks more content. Yeah, that's what we're thinking, like in the... Shoot. In the story mode, it'll unlock these creative mode, and it'll unlock the different levels. We need to figure out the progression for all that. Yeah, buddy. Ah, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. There we go. Come on, keep it going. Let's fix. Yeah, let's fix stuff. No! Shoot. I want to beat my last high score. This is feeling really good. I think this is definitely one that we can update our Steam. Steam has not been updated in about a month, so we've got a lot of changes coming to the game. I also want to make sure that I hype up all the changes because we have a lot. I think our goal has always been kind of to do a weekly update for the early access so people can see the new changes. It doesn't ever work that way, so maybe if we even planned on 2 weeks. Jonah says might be a bug. Not sure why it's not wide-headed. See if we can bounce off a car, shall we? Boom! Yeah, bud! Oh, I'm wasting my... Dang it. Lost my combo. I feel like we need to do something to shake things up when it's kind of slow like this, Jonah. Do you have any ideas? Love that, dude. Love that effect with the repair. Love, love, love it. Dang it. Okay, we got the big head mode, but I think it's because I got a pickup for it. Yeah, because it's gone now. No! So it needs to get... Okay, here's how it's done, Jonah. Slowly, we ramp up the amount of the lava balls that are falling down over time, so that your chance of getting the mega ball is greater, and your chance of just really destroying your town. Or we come up with like another hazard thing that can be placed at the scene, because we want it to still be skill based, but we want to up the intensity. I feel like the ball's going faster over time, but it's hard to tell. See, that should raise me. So my score is 20,000. I think that's a new record for me. Pierre also added the repair sound effects. It's bananas. It's awesome, you guys. I am so proud of what you guys put in there. Wow. Okay, how... I can't really... I want to keep my high score, but it's like hard to even die at this point. I don't know. What do you think? What can we do to make it more high stakes? Like if it progressed, we want to create something that'll happen that'll create patterns of high intensity and then moments of breath. So one of the things that happens like in horde mode in like first person shooters and stuff, there's waves that come in. So what if we exponentially increase the amount of like hazard drops, but it happened in waves, right? So it's steadily increased, but like you have to be ready for those when they come and protect the bottom here. The UFO will attack block you. We could do that. But I think we need something that happens like in waves. I think the UFO is a good idea. How could we add the UFO that it occasionally flies out? What if the UFO occasionally flies out and you have to hit it with your ball, or it will like shoot a beam down and blast through sections of your blocks? I like that. Or what if periodically the UFO came through and dropped the lava balls, like a barrage of them, and made it difficult. And you could hit the UFO before it dropped them. Like you have a chance to defeat it, or you have to like really defend all the stuff it drops. So we already have that asset. I don't think that would be too crazy for it to fly in and drop stuff. What do you think? Is that a winner chicken dinner? Okay, let's move on. Am I sure? Yes. Okay, so this is still broken, Jonah. Could have a blocky rival where he either rebuilds the blocks or have him compete for the win. Like if they break more blocks, the player loses. I like that. Could use currency to buy Blocky's friends and family if they have different abilities that he does to change up the gameplay. Maybe they try to get in Blocky's way to try to break the ground. I like all of that Tripler guy. And I think those are all features that we could add to the game if we got it more popular and we had the ability to expand on it. Jonah says, I can try that. I'll add to my list UFO dropping fireballs. That would be cool. And that's with assets we already have, Jonah. So it shouldn't be too crazy, but at least trying to think of things that don't involve new character, total new features. So here's the creative mode, everybody. This is awesome. So what you see is what you get. It's a WYSIWYG. I always have fun. I have fun doing this. This makes me want to just design new levels altogether. So let's create this, and then we have, okay, so you need to break through that. And let's go over to the brick type, normal brick, multi-ball brick, art brick, jetpack brick, repair brick, rocket brick, time brick, roulette brick. I really like the roulette bricks. I think they're cool. And then let's do, oh, now it's the blocks. Okay, let's just do a city theme block. Let's just make us a platform here. I think when they're this narrow one, I worry about, like, I would like to like put them up just one, but I get that we can't, so maybe these just go on top of bricks, which is fine. So let's switch our brick type then. Brick type. We just need, all right, let's just do this one. Nice. We'll keep it standard for now. Okay, and then let's save and play. Let's do this. Awesome. What are we gonna get? Love the bats. Smash it, dude. Smash it, repair it. Nice. Now that we have like so much like awesome polish coming in, Jonah, I think we could revisit like some of the bats and the fish and all that stuff. That's something I may toy around with this week as well. I have been trying, like, they say, I've been told this time and time again, that you can either make a game or run a studio, but you can't do both. So I've been in very much the run the studio mode. I've been working on another side project, and I've been very much back in the develop mode, and that's my fun time. So this day will be like run a studio mode where I play test the game, give feedback. But I think the second stream I'm going to do of the week will be me hopping in and building a level or trying to add a new feature or add an effect. Maybe one of the things our forest level really needs is a new water effect. I had bought an asset pack and it didn't work. I'm not getting the UI. I think I can push it, but I'm not getting the UI. It's not working for this one either, Jonah. That was awesome. So can I exit then? Yes. So main menu. Triple Guy says, are you basically the director for this? Yes. So the way this whole thing went down a year ago, my partner, I had a partner on the game, Derek. We came up with a prototype, and then we've been slowly building up a team. We launched the game on early access really quickly. We're learning a ton of stuff. It's kind of the debut game for WalterNet Games, and ended up being a lot more fun than we expected. And so we've been continued to work on it. So yeah, I'm essentially the studio founder and creative director. So there we go. That's our playtest for the day. I've got about 20 minutes to compile my notes from this playtest. We're gonna meet with the team in a little bit. Feel free to join the Discord. We have a Discord community where I post my updates with the community, what's going on. I post when I'm live streaming. We're also on Facebook. I just did my first Facebook Live. We actually have somebody watching right now too, and gave a thumbs up, which is nice. So we'll keep that up. I'll probably get on Twitch this week too. That's one of the goals, and who knows, maybe even TikTok. So this is it. If you like the game, check it out on Steam. If you buy it, please consider leaving a positive review. We want to continue working on this. We're having a blast. We had some really fun new updates come in this week. Really kind of gets my juices going to make this as fun as humanly possible. All right, Triple Guy, you have a beautiful day, and we'll see you in the next stream.